Hello, welcome to game 4 against ehunt. So, this board, I noticed gains are kind of limited. So, this one plus buy and, well, mint gains, transmute gains, and you have wishes from the magic lamp. Those are the only things that gain. So, it tells me you have to set up as quickly as possible and try to empty the provinces. There's not much else to do here. There are some extra points on Palace, but again, the gains are limited. Mint gains treasure, but that's a bit difficult to set up, I feel. So what I want to try to set up is a Haunted Woods in play every turn. The Haunted Woods attack is easy to dodge. Mill and Secret Cave dodge that, no problem, but the cards is important for me. So my opponent opens with Overlord nothing, and I'm going to open with a Mill and an Overlord. The Mill first because Mill makes you hit 5 very easily. Very easily. And this Overlord could first serve as a steward, and then later it could serve as poacher, secret cave, oasis, whatever. You like Haunted Woods as well, right? Haunted Woods as well. So we both use it as stewards initially, and both trash with it, of course. Now my opponent repays his debt, but does not go for a second Overlord here. Maybe he could have gone for that. I'm not sure. So how this Overlord works with the magic lamp is that the Overlord becomes the card. So if I choose mill, it, it is as though there's a mill in play, and the magic lamp will see it as a mill. So Overlord is very good for triggering this magic lamp. It can be any of many cantrips on the board. Mill, I already have a mill, so I probably won't want to use it as a mill, but Poacher, Secret Cave, even Oasis is good enough. It's good enough. So that's how I thought the Overlord would work, and I think I'm right on reading that. I'm not sure if Band of Misfits works the same way, but perhaps it does, perhaps it doesn't. Secret K for my opponent, that is fine. Again, another steward trash for me here. Just gonna pay back some debt. I think I'm good at 2 Overlords. I don't really want it to copy too many more things. I mostly wanted it to have these stewards, or these pseudo stewards floating in the deck so I could trash quickly, get set up quickly, move quickly. It's all about making your turns count, especially in this kind of game. Again, gains are limited, right? So whatever you do here is very impactful for the rest of the game through all of these turns. I mean, that's true in all games of Dominion, but sometimes you can catch up if your opponent has a bad turn, but perhaps not here, perhaps not here. So here I go for the Woods play with this Overlord. The idea is that I can draw everything and maybe trigger the lamp, but no, I checked and I can't because I only have 5 different things because I am smart and I have been paying attention. I haven't been paying attention. I really should be paying attention before I use it as a woods. But I didn't want to use it as any of the cantrips near the end of the deck. It would make both the mill and it miss. So woods was the next obvious choice there. I am going to discard a couple here with the mill for the money, trash a couple with the steward, and I think buy a silver. Silver is very important for the palace points, right? Very important for the palace points. I expect to use my lamp for golds mostly, so. And I'll keep a couple coppers around just to have the option of the palace points available to me near the end of the game. My opponent has not triggered his lamp yet. He did go for a second overlord a bit after me. He did have the option a bit earlier, but he chose not to. Instead going for it a bit later, but I don't think he has enough uniques in play to trigger the lamp. I think he just has these 2 Overlords, a Secret Cave, and that's it, right? Copper and the lamp, so just like me last turn. Here he goes for a 3rd Overlord, so he should be able to have everything in play here. To trigger the lamp is what I mean. Here I go for Poacher 1, Cave 2, hoping to find Mill. I do find the mill instead of the copper, so that is excellent news. I can even discard here for a couple coins, and 3, 4, 5, 6 wishes come out. Very nice, very nice. So on 7 here, I may as well buy an Overlord, although other things were possible, right? So I could have picked up an actual copy of Haunted Woods there, for instance. Maybe that's better. I could have picked up a gold there, for instance. Again, maybe useful, maybe more useful, right? but I go for another Overlord for the flexibility. Not sure on that play. The gold, like I said, is impactful for Palace points, which is a real thing to consider in this game because of your limited gaining ability. One thing I did consider with these wishes is that this would be the best turn to triumph because you would gain 3 things from the wishes, and then triumph would be worth 4 points. Just an idea, of course. And here my opponent triggers the wishes, and not only that, but has a haunted woods in play. So at this point, I started to feel a little bit behind because he will see a bigger hand size and have more options for his wishes. I expect him to be setting up the haunted woods thing every turn and being able to buy provinces as easily as I am able to in the coming turns here. So a couple poachers come out for the money. Excuse me. And I do find all my wishes here. And I regrettably have to turn all of them into golds. There's no option for me, well, gold and haunted woods there, right? I could have gone for a mint, I guess, but I really wanted the haunted woods just to draw a lot. Um, I didn't have the option of holding back one there, just, you know, if I don't need it, why use it? I could always use it for something else later. Perhaps a gold when I need it, right? But I had to liquidate all there. I felt I did want to get the Haunted Woods in play just to draw lots of cards. I do still have a couple junk cards floating around, so buying provinces on a 5 card hand may or may not happen so easily. But on an 8 card hand, yeah, okay, that looks a lot better. And here my opponent starts to make some plays. So he wished for a mint. Minted is silver and bought a province. So he has one pair, excuse me, of one group of copper, silver, gold, and he has the mint now, so he could get more, which is a little bit scary. I think on his wishes he went for mint, gold, gold, right? So if he mints one more silver, he'll get those palace points, and it's not so easy for me to gain a silver. Not at all that easy for me to gain a silver. So a little bit scary here. And he does mint the silver here. And not only does he mint the silver, but he buys a province. So I was feeling comfortable with my position, having triggered the wishes first, but my opponent has this mint and it's causing some problems. Causing some problems. So here I have a lot of money because I used one of the overlords as a secret cave, but it doesn't help. I just need 8 exactly to buy the province, and I am able to buy the province. He does not have a haunted woods in place, so I'm hoping one of these turns he is not able to buy one. And so said, so done. He triumphs here, and I was confused, but now looking at it, I realized why he did that. He didn't want to put those cards back on top of his deck. So the Haunted Woods attack actually came into play there, influencing his decision to triumph. I am able to province again. Very good. Thank you, Haunted Woods. And here my opponent, again, doesn't have our woods in play, so I'm feeling good about it. He may or may not get to province, right? Mints are gold and goes for a province, hoping that I stall out here, but I don't. I have the winning hand already. So that is how game 4 ends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Perhaps getting the mint was the correct play there. I'm not entirely certain. You tell me. Okay, thanks for watching, and I will see you.